This year is graciously sponsored by Reb David and Figi Friedman of Wesley Hills, New York, Le'ilu Nishmas, their fathers, Avram Yaakov ben Usher Klein, as well as Reb Chaim Aaron ben Yaakov Ber Friedman. May their neshamas have an aliyah, may it be melitz yoshim for their entire mishpachas.
Okay, everybody, welcome back to the Lech Dech Musar podcast. We continue with the Pele Yoeitz, Perek Aleph. We are in the Art Scroll, page 29. We are in Hachzik, day 9. We've been talking a lot about Ahavas Hashem and practical ways to implement it, and we shouldn't become yush, we shouldn't become despondent by our track record of not reaching the heights, not reaching the levels that we ideally would like to. And now the Pele Yoeitz wraps this whole sugya, this perek up, this ice up, with practical advice to help a person cultivate his love for Hashem. We want to know how to love Hashem. So we said to learn Torah, do mitzvahs, but now we're going to give one last blow. A person, not only can you love Hashem on a spiritual, metaphysical, intellectual level, but says the Pele Yoeitz, he's able to inspire a love and fear for Kadosh Baruch Hu, and focus on all the pleasure he receives from worldly matters and similar things. Kigoin, im oichel shoyse davar sha orev lechikoy v'tisanek badesh nafshe b'tilu mishmeas kol orev. So what we're saying is, it's not only a love that we can have on an intellectual, philosophical, or ruchnistic level, but we can even incorporate into the gashmis. So it says, an example, one eats or drinks something that pleases his palate, and he has the opportunity to experience desire and love. That's one way. I could desire more of the food. I could love the food. This is geschmack of food. Take a picture with it, send it out. Or, well, he's going to give more examples. V'tashim shamita, marital relations, varvachas mois, sha'ila al gabein v'chadayma, or a monetary gain. He killed it in the stocks, in real estate, in whatever industry it is these days. Nursing homes, ABA, cash advance, we know them. So, there's two ways to go about. Either he can just have more ahava and desire and taiva for more mer gashmias, or yitin eliboy. He can take it into his heart and realize there's another way of going about. That yes, it's all geschmack, it's all fun, it's all good, but he can say to himself the following: Im kachan yo'ev zeh hadavar. If I desire this certain matter so much, shu kole ve'oved hevel v'rik. Yeah, something that is fleeting and temporary, worthless. And the opposite of full is empty, futile. Hakol hevel asher bin laila haya u bin laila ovid. Pleasures that live for one night and disappear on the next. His literature, his poetry is next level. How he writes. Again, what does he say about Gashmias, about all these taivas? He talks about leisure walks, pleasant music, marital relations, monetary gain, everything that drinks, food, things that please the palate, meat boards, sushi, whatever it is. All these things. What does he say about it? Just one more time. What is it? If I love this thing, whatever we're talking about, whatever the thing you love, fill in the blank. What is it? Pause and think. That, says the Pele Yoeitz, Shu kole v'oved hevel v'rik, asher bin laila hoya u bin laila oved. It's something that is fleeting and temporary, worthless and empty, and pleasures that live for one night and disappear on the next. So you want to know what Gashmis? You want to know what Hanot Tanuga Ilam Azez? Kol Oved, Hevel V'rik, Asher Bin Laila Haya, U Bin Laila Oved. It comes, it goes, it's momentary, it's fleeting, it's empty, it's futile. Achas Kama V'Kama Sheish Lileh V'Saboyres, says the Pele Yoeitz. You take all of this and you realize that this is all nothing. And then you think of what's the truest, what's the most emes, the gezarach, and the ganze Welt, and that's the Eibishter. And you think about him. How much more so must I strive to be filled with love for HaKadosh Baruch Hu, who is the source of all desires and pleasures of this world. Really? Yeah. And it is from him that the life force of every living being emanates, along with every delight. It's all from HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and it's all Hashem made it for us to be nisanig. This is a lofty level. One should then remove his thoughts from the connection he feels to the worldly pleasure, So he's knee deep into a fat 3-inch cowboy steak, and he thinks this is it. This is life itself, with the martini on the side and sauces and all the good stuff. He says this is Olam Hazeh, and he's on a boat in the middle of some ocean on some cruise, some hotel in some exotic place in Hawaii, Cancun, Mexico, whatever. He's saying, I hit it. This is Gashmis, this is Gishmak, this is Emes. Says the Pele Yoeitz, one should remove his thoughts from this connection, anything that he feels to this worldly pleasure, and cling instead to the love and connection with his master. The Amor, and he should make the following declaration. Yomer Eved, the servant should proclaim, Ahavti es Adoni, ma yofis uma naamto, ahava batanugim. I love my master and wish only to serve him. How beautiful and pleasant are you, befitting the pleasures of spiritual love. V'chein kishiyera v'yivchad me'eze siba misibas mikrei hazman. And the same opportunity presents itself when one experiences fear and anxiety for any one of the many reasons that can present themselves as time passes. There's something gishmak going on, there's some event, there's some meeting. How can I not be there? I'm going to miss this out. It's a once-in-a-lifetime opportunity. He should take this to heart and say to himself, what do I fear this matter? Something as fleeting as a breath. Yoiser toiv li im asalikim aniyore, as I think was Yoina Hanavi. Iver noichi ves Hashem elakei shamayim aniyore. It would be better for me if I could say it is Hashem that I fear. V'teikef yachlifena v'yomer oiser ra b'toiv. He should immediately take notice of the intense fear he feels from these limited and transient occurrences, change his focus, and substitute bad for good. Substitute the bad for the good, and he will be rewarded handsomely for this, and find it to be the means for his ultimate redemption. So here the Pele Yoeitz was telling us how a person can practically love HaKadosh Baruch Hu. So he's saying, and this is a very lofty, seemingly a little high, but it's important to know the Yoeitz, that when you're knee deep into that Gishmak HaTainug, realize this is it. I reached Olam Hazeh, whatever that may be. We think that there's something going on that's Gishmak, and the time is passing, and like, oh no, I'm missing it. Channel that all, says the Pele Yoeitz to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. Realize that Hashem is the Makar Chaim, is the Makar Bracha, and realize that everything is these beautiful words. Bin Laila Hayu, Bin Laila Ovid. One night it comes, and the next morning it disappears. Hev of Arik, Kol of Ovid. It's futile, it's empty, full of air. And take all those Gishmak, channel to HaKadosh Baruch Hu, and say, Hashem, I'm with you. I want to be misdabek in you, love you. And when you have that, you'll be able to channel your love, your feelings of love, your feelings of ahava, not to rib steaks, not to boards of any sort, not to gashmis, but to HaKadosh Baruch Hu. And through this, we'll be able to come to love him more, to focus on the emes, and the kabas char toivu masek itikulase. And we'll be rewarded for this by substituting bad with good, and this will be a means of ultimate redemption, because a person will be saving himself, not just in this world, but in Olam Haba, in the next world to come.